So it's halftime of Game 7, and I figured I'd do my quick blog post for the day before the second half starts. I read a story about Game 6, and after Game 6, which just to remind you, LeBron James scored 45 points, got 15 rebounds and 5 assists, right? Basically, he said, hey guys, hop on my 7-foot back. Let's go. He's walking down the tunnel, right, to get to the locker room, and he gets to a part where he's not quite in the tunnel, but it's covered with some sort of like canvas or something, but liquid can get through. So some mad Celtics fan, presumably, pours on LeBron James, giant LeBron James, who just whooped your team, basically all by himself. You decide you're going to pour some beer on him because you're mad. You're mad that LeBron beat your team. First of all, that could possibly be one of the tackiest things I've heard a sports fan do. But secondly, being mad at LeBron James for scoring 45 points on your team is absolutely ridiculous because it took 5 players on the court at any given point to allow that to happen. LeBron James is amazing, and he's taken a lot of heat, get it, heat, for not performing and not carrying his team when his team needs to be carried. So the fact that he scored 45 points and 15 rebounds is remarkable. And I've talked about why I think it's okay to hate on LeBron for the Cleveland fans. And I totally get why the Celtics fans at this point want to hate on LeBron too. But that does not mean that you get to pour beer on LeBron James or any basketball player or any athlete for that matter. Like, that is ridiculous. LeBron James beat your team. He didn't sleep with your mom. Is that even something that is worthy of, yeah, that's probably worthy of some beer pouring at some point. At least maybe some beer throwing and then fighting. Being mad at LeBron James for beating you and scoring 45 points on your team is like a girl getting mad at her boyfriend for sleeping with Gisele. You can't hate on Gisele for being Gisele. She's unreal, right? That's LeBron. He's amazing. Pouring beer on LeBron James is like going to Gisele's house and being like, excuse me. And then she opens the door and you like spray her with the fire hose, throw some paint on her, whatever. The Celtics, your team fan who poured the beer, allowed LeBron 45 points. They allowed LeBron the opportunity to score 45 points. And you know what? LeBron being LeBron scored the points. Gisele will work the room. She will do her thing. You cannot be mad at that. You cannot be mad at that. You cannot be mad at people for living up to their potential. Whether it's strutting your stuff on the catwalk or slam dunking on Rondo. I don't care. You just can't. Here's the thing. If you really want to be impressive, mad Celtics fan, how about you pour the beer on LeBron in front of LeBron's face? Not protected by a stadium full of people, lots of security guards, and a 20-foot wall between you and LeBron. If you're really a big man and you're really mad and you really want to show it, then own it. Don't be a big P word. I'm still picking the Heat, even though it's looking a little questionable. But of the last 110 NBA Game 7s, the home team has won 88 times. And I think the Heat's got it in them.